You're doing a great job, Warbond.
Thank you, because I just hit recording right before you said that. So, hello and welcome back to DotaBattles.com. I am Warbond here with Future Robot Despair.
Hello.
When I say Future Robot,
or installed.
Yeah, I don't mean that he's going to be a robot. I just meant that he's a robot from the future.
Wait, anyway. No, hold on.
What?
I had something for this. Here we go.
Radiant
What the fuck?
Dire team down.
I mean, now you have...
Black is a great band. Alright, I'm sorry.
Let me plug these pics into my computer, into my future robot.
Shit's whack.
Team is horrible. Okay. Anyway, this is DotaBattles.com. I am Warbond. This is Despair. And this is like I'm gesturing towards you. I don't know, man.
Now, we do need a camera on us. We're some good-looking dudes. I don't know if anyone knew that, but we are.
I agree with you there. This is Game 2 of Soggy Bottom Boys versus Auspicious Team, or Team Auspicious, or just Auspicious, whatever you want to call them.
Its build is Team Auspicious, and so fuck them, that's what I'm saying, Team Auspicious.
Yeah. Well, Team America is billed as Team America. So.
Okay, that's a fair point. They are Auspicious Team.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Nash. And so in Game 1, Soggy Bottom Boys absolutely ran away with it, and GG was called at the
roughly
end
35,
yeah, I don't
40
remember
mark?
how long that was. But things were swung wildly in favor of Soggy Bottom Boys, despite their shit record and Auspicious Team's awesome record.
Absolutely abysmal record. Just kill themselves record.
All right, and looking at some of these early bands and picks, early picks here, Lycan, I'm calling it. Auspicious is going to win.
Quite possible. Lycan's weird. Like, he is universally praised right now, but he is not picked that often in any of the competitive games that I watch. Actually, he was picked up earlier today. I forget who was playing. I think it was Navi versus Empire, maybe? Anyway, he's super solid. I mean, he's one of those heroes that just takes a little bit. You get a little bit of farm, you get your power treads, you get your Vlads, and then you can just, like, go do Roshan.
Yeah, at level
or you can
8.
go fuck everyone up.
At level anything, because Lycan, once he gets that momentum rolling, just tearing through the jungle, eating everybody's dicks and their butts.
Yeah,
it just becomes awful to go up against him, and his howl,
even though that doesn't
increases
sound
attack
awful.
speed for everybody. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I am getting hungry.
And I mean, paired with the Vengeful Spirit and her armor reduction, I wouldn't be surprised to see a medallion picked up on someone as well, depending upon what other support is picked. That could lead to a very early Roshan. And then Dragonite picked up. You're probably going to see him in mid, which, as we saw in the last game, super strong performance from Dragonite. As a matter of fact, we've casted quite a few games now where Dragonite has been the mid, and he has done quite well.
Yeah, and maybe they were really impressed with FPB's portrayal of the Dragonite. Portrayal, I don't know why I said that. But yeah,
I think portrayal is
shit worked out. Well, he's not a fucking actor.
No, it doesn't matter.
It was an Oscar-winning portrayal by FPB.
It was an Oscar-winning fucking performance.
All right, I'll give that to you.
Yeah. Anyway, Auspicious Team bans out the Viper and the Puck. I think. I mean, that's pretty solid because that's two mids, and then they pick up the third. Who, looking at the pool, I mean, I guess you could put Witch Doctor mid, Shadow Demon mid, Night Stalker. There's the other one. And Viper's just a pain in the ass to deal with. Meanwhile, Soggy Bottom Boys, they ban out the Bristleback and the Disruptor. Bristleback, in particular, I think is a pain in the ass. He can do a lot with a little. He's super tanky. Shadow Fiend. There's Soggy Bottom Boys mid.
5 seconds remaining.
Bane, awesome support. Lashrak, a lot of pushing power there, or tower killing power. They pick up another Tusk, which GG no Re. You know what? They didn't expect a lot from the Tusk, but he did a solid job.
Definitely.
Like I really enjoyed the Tusk pickup.
A lot of good initiations from Tusk last game with Gigi Nori. Did a great job on that.
And so we're probably going to see, I mean, given that a Drunk Bear picked up Puck last time in mid, we're probably going to see Batrider mid, unless they're all just kind of floating around in what they can do.
Batrider mid instead of Dragonite?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a thing. Batrider mid is a thing. Yeah, and it looks like Rain and Fire is going down. Yeah, he's going to the Safe Flame farm.
Not Batrider for solo offline.
So
well, anyway.
Rain and Fire is going to be their one position.
Let's go ahead and introduce the teams. I will take Auspicious this time, starting with Uncle Drippery on Lycan.
Whoa. You took Auspicious last time. Remember, I had to say Shokushu's name?
Oh. Well, I also did the Dire last time, so I wanted to switch it up. I don't know.
Okay, well, how about we not do that?
You don't want to say Shokushu?
We've got Rain and Fire as the Dragon Knight on the bottom lane. We've got Thuggles on the Witch Doctor and LV on the Vengeful Spirit. Drunk Bears taking the Batrider to mid, and on the top solo lane, we've got Uncle Drippery. Interesting.
30 seconds.
Okay, let's see how he do.
Yeah, alright, so for the Dire side, Soggy Bottom Boys, I'm showing Tusk, Gigi no Ri, top solo, perhaps?
Yeah.
Shadow Fiend with FPB going mid. He apparently is a strong solo mid because he was on Dragonite last time.
Yeah, well, he was mid. That's not on Dragonite.
Going to the, Dragonite mid. Ruby Rod on Bane.
I mean, he's the mid player.
Going to the bottom. Kyron on Leshrac, helping him out there. And finally, who do we got? Shokushu?
I think it's
Shokushu?
Shokushu.
Shokoshu.
Shokushu.
Shokoshu. Is
Yeah,
that
Shokushu.
Nigerian or something? Anyway, on the gyrocopter, wherever he's from.
Libyan, I think.
Interesting. As we start off this game, we have, we got 6 motherfuckers in the bottom lane right now.
Yeah, this is where the shit's gonna go down. Honestly, I'm gonna give the advantage. Fuck, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I really like the Bane initiate with the Nightmare, but normally you follow it up with, well, no, that works, yeah. Bane initiate with a Nightmare into the Leshrac Split Earth, I think would be good, but you have to find someone kind of out of position in this lane.
Really have to dive into it.
Yeah, and I don't know that they will, though it is possible. Like, you know, we've talked about before with a Trilane situation. You don't want to just sit there and soak up the experience from your one position carry if you can avoid it. Like, at this point, I understand that they want to kind of babysit Rain and Fire, but eventually they're going to need to go stack, or they're going to need to creep pool or something like that.
That surprises me. With that, why don't they have Lycan down in the bottom lane so he can break off to jungle?
Oh, top lane, we got GG to read with the ice shards into the snowball. Okay, good. Nothing's going to happen from that.
A little early, and it is Lycan who will win the game.
Yeah, who will win the game, exactly. But I guess you could put him down there, but then you would have Tusk, who is ostensibly some sort of carry. You would have him just free farming. So I guess you could.
And I guess you don't really. Well, I mean, who? If you could replace somebody up on the top lane, or if you could replace Lycan with somebody from the bottom lane.
Maybe Rain and Fire, just because of the I mean, that's why he's good in the mid lane, is that he can kind of sit back and he can last hit with Flame Breath.
Okay, and so how about
he's
this?
He's kind of tanky, but he doesn't have any escape, and in mid lane it's 1v1, whereas on the top lane it could potentially be... it would work in this situation, but I think this is fine.
Why not have Batrider as your solo...
you could do Batrider solo offlane.
Solo offlane, yeah, and then, I don't know, put Dragonite mid, and then Lycan down at the bottom.
No, that's totally a thing that could happen. They might just be worried. I mean, they really are babysitting the shit out of Rain and Fire right now. And of course, on the opposite side, you got Chiron and Chiron. You got Chiron and Ruby Rod babysitting Shokushu.
Just some interesting choices, which you always see with these amateur games. Every week, I'm surprised by why, or as to the reasons behind the decisions that are made. But again, every week, I'm also surprised at how things turn out. So maybe everybody's just retarded. Like nobody really has any clue.
FPB has a haste rune, looking for it on the bottom. 4 minutes. He gave up pretty quickly there. He did not give it. He would have gotten the rune. No, there's actually. I forgot. It was some captain's draft tournament that's going on right now, and you were saying it's just the amateur leagues, but it's not the amateur leagues. It's the fact that it's captain's draft, and so you do have to pick up these kind of at times off the wall picks.
Yeah, with ad hoc strategies. Like I never planned for this. I never asked for this.
And so, yes, it's very cool. And there are actually, I think that 6.8, even just from a viewer watching some competitive games, and by some I mean literally like 10 hours a day watching competitive games.
All I do.
That's all I do. You really see so many heroes. I mean, a year ago, 2 years ago, however long ago it was, when I started watching Dota 2, there was a very limited hero pool. It seemed like there were 20 heroes that were always picked. Mm-hmm. And now, whether it's because it's just the state of the game and it's that balanced, or because of things like Captain's Draft, where you can see the potential for some of these picks, you really see a lot of different heroes. And there are very few heroes that you look at and go, oh, well, that just doesn't work at all in any situation.
And isn't that the ultimate goal for Valve, is to make this game so that every hero is
super the ultimate goal.
Every hero is viable, and you don't have. It's just like Blizzard's old thing. Like if you force the players to make a decision just because of how you put your game together, then you're going about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like if there's one right way to do things, then you're fucked up. What the hell's wrong with you?
We got a drunk bear from mid. Oh, he was just going for the. Oh, he's got to see the ward or the rune.
Well, yeah, they have it warded too.
Okay. Oh, he was getting his bottle. I see.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up the. No, he's not. Yep, he is.
Oh, is he just waiting?
Yeah, there's a Firefly to get away.
Surprised he didn't do something with that. Just waiting for.
Yeah, I mean FPB has got. He had the illusions. I think it would have been a bad engage. I guess he could have used the lasso for a kill, which at this point we're waiting for. But he may not have been ready to commit that much.
Well, double damage rune. You lasso. You Firefly away. You bring him down to the bottom lane, and then you just go ape shit on the rest of the group there. Perfect strategy, works
that
every
easy.
time.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done, and I'll have you know.
Well, Drunk Bear is going top lane. Yeah, because I mean FPB on the Shadow Fiend is out CSing the fuck out of him. 39 and sick versus 19 and 2. Oh no!
Drunk
Did you miss it?
GG Nuri, I sure did.
Oh!
Top lane.
Yeah. There's the snowball. There's the polar punch, but it's not going to be enough. You know, all due credit, that is probably the first blood that you've missed
since we won.
In like 3 games. I think maybe like the first week of casting you missed a first blood.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, no. Dude, you were right. It was the second week. I was like, no, I didn't catch any of them, and it turns out because we cast 3 games that second week, and I caught all of the first bloods.
Yeah. And you know what? I honestly blame the teams because
they didn't do it right.
They're not doing shit. And it's honestly kind of upsetting me right now. And so we just start talking, we start wandering off. My camera at one point, I was just looking at a fountain. for like 15 minutes.
Right in the corner.
Like in top lane, GG No Re's gonna take him down.
I was just looking at them because their little icons were getting so close together.
Yeah. And that's how you do it.
Yeah, well, that's how I figured it out.
Giving some rocket barrage to rain and fire down at the bottom lane. Okay, so now things are starting to pick up. We got FPB rotating down to the bottom lane. If he's not careful, they can pick some... well, that was a missed... Oh, LB goes down to the Vengeful Spirit. FPB... He's got a Maledict on him. And another Maledict, but...
Not quite enough.
Yeah, without any issues.
So, a couple
that
of
was
deaths.
the action for the day.
A couple of deaths, and let's go to commercial break.
Yeah.
This game is brought to you by nobody, because nobody would ever sponsor us.
Dire's middle tower
Very
is
clearly,
under
never.
attack.
We've got Uncle Drippery top lane doing a little bit of work. What is he going for first? Is he going for the Necro Book first? I think, yeah, he's going for Necroburg. Necroburg.
Ermagerd.
Necroburg. Yes.
Sperm.
Also on top lane, Drunk Bear spends the last Lasso on GG No Re, and they will be able to secure this kill. Oh, there's the polar punch. Oh,
No, they're gonna dive the fuck out of it.
like, GG No Re is definitely going down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He would have been better off sticking near the tower, I think, but he was dead either way.
He was definitely dead at the tower.
Dire's
There's a
top tower
possibility
is
of
under
juking
attack.
in the woods. Meanwhile, FPV is going to...
Radiant's middle tower
Midas.
is under attack.
Again, kind of a greedy
Dire's
build.
top tower has
But you
fallen.
see that... I mean, I don't know. You see that a lot on Shadow Fiends nowadays. He's going to take an uncontested Tier 1 mid,
Radiant's middle tower
which
has
is the
fallen.
better trade if you're going to be trading towers.
It's
And
better to
Battle
take
King.
the mid than one of the outside lanes.
Dire's
is what you're
top
saying.
tower
Well, I mean,
is under
specifically
attack.
for the Radiant, the Tier 1 mid is a good avenue
middle
to get
tower
over
is
to the
under
Roche
attack.
Pit easily and quickly. And if you take that away, I mean, it's similar to the Tier 1 mid on the Dire side, but they've also got the Tier 1 bottom that can serve that same purpose. And so, I mean, you hear people talk about the Dire side advantage for the Roche,
Dire's top tower
and
is under
it's
attack.
because of the positions of the tower. And I mean, the Tier 1 mid for both sides does give each team a little bit better access to the jungle so that you can go and gank a little bit easier. Which we might start seeing a little bit more of that if the teams ever decide that they actually want to do something.
You want to play? You
Yeah.
gonna show up today, boys?
Oh, they've showed up. They think that's all they can do, or that all they have to do.
Collect a paycheck just for being here? That's not how it works.
Actually, no.
Well, for
The
some
last
jobs.
7 years,
Yeah.
the last 7 years, I can confirm that that's
Yeah.
exactly how it works.
Same here. Same here. Alright, so we have yet to see Uncle Drippery on the Lycan go anywhere near the fucking jungle, other than to plant a ward early on.
Dire's
And
middle
now he just
tower
lets
is
his
under
wolves
attack.
loose on the tower and says, I gotta go turn off the oven.
Yeah, or something. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was feeling a little bit scared. I mean, they don't have any aggressive wards up, so. And yeah, FPB was coming down, and I think that FPB could take him. I don't know. They both got their ults though.
Just a lot of feeling each other out right now.
Yeah, and I don't
A little
like.
feeling each other up.
Yeah,
Things
Maybe
are
it's-
just
maybe
sorry,
it's
go-
7 years of marriage and neglecting foreplay constantly. But I really like to just get to the action.
just get right in there.
Speaking of, Drunk Bear blinks in and gets lasso on Shakushu, but Split Earth and the Nightmare stomps that. Shakushu's still going to go down, though. That's very unfortunate for
Dire's
Sit
them.
middle
in the
tower
fire.
is under attack.
Yeah, Ruby
Rain and
Rod on the
fire
banner. They're
goes down.
chasing down Drunk Bear, but you're taking so much damage from... Oh, the Firefly. Ruby, why? FPB getting the fuck out of there. It may have been a fair fight when they were both at full health, but FPB sitting at a little under half. And Uncle Drippery sitting in a good position. I think the better... Yeah, I think Auspicious team got the better of the engagement on that one.
I agree. There were some weird things that happened, and it was kind of a toss of the coin there, apparently, to see who came out on top.
Yeah, and they just spent so much time right here, following right behind Drunk Bear, and just staying in his flame or his firefly the entire time.
Took out Shakushu and the gyrocopter, and the other one, Bane, in his
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
His ruby rod. That's who it is.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, Ruby got the definitely the short end of the stick there. And then we go back to whatever this is. Damn it, people. Give me some Dota.
I need my fucking fix, man.
Yeah, looking at the experience graph, we've got it fluctuating back and forth. It's damn near even right now. A little bit in favor of Soggy Bottom Boys. Gold graph, though. 1,500 favor Soggy Bottom Boys, but 15 minutes in, that's not too terribly crazy. It's not like you'd see that and go,
Rain and Fire, and he just fucking melts.
Yeah, eats the ice shard, eats the snowball, eats the walrus punch. Wow. Again, like, you know, last game, Tusk was never on my radar, but GG No Re has been doing some work with him.
Definitely. It seems like they have no comeback for that. That's the second time, and that's why Rain and Fire has been babysat this entire time.
Yeah.
For shit like that.
They could have gone in with the Blink Lasso because it is up,
Radiant's middle tower is under
but I don't think they had enough to follow it up. LV and Thuggles. I mean, I guess Thuggles could have dropped. No, Thuggles isn't even level 6, so he doesn't even have gold. I think it had Thuggles had his ult on Witch Doctor, they could have gone for some sort of return build.
Yeah, and that's one of the heroes that I really enjoy playing is the Witch Doctor. Ooh, almost got caught out there by GG No Re.
Yeah, speaking of getting caught out, Shakushu got caught out by Drunk Bear there in the middle lane.
Didn't even see it. I was busy talking about myself.
Yeah,
it happens.
It's like 90% of my life. Yeah, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was being vain.
I was just thinking about what I was going to say next. But with Witch Doctor, that channeled Death Ward, so choice. It does a lot of damage.
Yeah,
however,
it does.
Any sort of bash, any sort of stun, it's going to stop your channeling,
Well,
and it's
yeah,
fucking
I mean, it's
worthless.
like Freezing Field on Crystal Maiden or Black Hole on Enigma.
The good thing over like a Freezing Field is that you don't have to be right in the middle of the action. That's the way it ends up most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
You launch your Paralyzing Casket, you try to get your Maledict in, but you have to be really close to that Maledict. It doesn't have a huge range.
Yeah.
So the closer you are, the more likely you're going to get caught out with some sort of stun or something, and then you throw that Death Ward out, and it's just not as effective as if you just throw that casket and then sit back with your Death Ward and channel your little heart out and melt everything.
So basically what you're saying is Witch Doctor GG.
Well, I haven't seen him play yet. Give him a chance.
Meanwhile,
we're only 16 minutes in.
Yeah. Tier 1 mid goes down for the Dire side. There was a push by Drippery, Drunk Bear, and
somebody else.
That other one.
LV?
No. Rain and Fire. That's the one. He was in his dragon form.
So everybody's congregating right down here. We got a perfect storm of penis moving in this direction.
Unfortunately, FPB is not there, and FPB has got Treads, Crystallis, Minus, Morbid Mask. I mean, he can do a lot of damage right now, and he's not there for the fight. The fight that never happened. God damn it!
Is that just a zoning Firefly?
No, I mean, you typically pop Firefly to start your initiation. So you Firefly, you blink, you Force Staff back, which it's obviously he's going for Force Staff back. The only time you don't do that is if you've got, say, Nyx, who can pop his spiked carapace and sit in the fire and stun you and kind of lock you down a little bit and prevent you from doing your drag away combo.
I see. So I've been doing it wrong for a long time. For all 4 times that I've played.
Yeah,
Batrider.
for all 4 times, exactly. Yeah, probably.
Huh.
Yeah, look at the net worth. FPV on the Shadow Fiend is sitting at 9,000. The next highest is Drippery on the Lycan at 6,800, and a Drunk Bear behind him at 5,820. Shokushu trying to do some stuff, but he's also got a little bit, and so I don't know. He doesn't have the best farm. What he's going for next? Drums. I feel like that's an appropriate sort of catch-up item in it, because I mean it doesn't have to be a huge BKB game. There are some things that you have to worry about. I mean, the casket, the death ward, some of the vengeful spirit stuff. But I mean, Lasso goes through BKB. Lycan, he's not going to be coming at you with anything but right click. Same thing with Dragonite for the most part. I mean, the dragon form does a lot of damage. I guess you're avoiding the Dragon Tail to Flame Breath at that point, or Breathe Fire. But yeah, I'm solid with drums. I don't think he has to rush a BKB. Or I'm completely wrong and he's going to be fucked because he hasn't rushed a BKB.
Looking at the grass as we get started here after that pause,
Very
even.
It's just been back and forth. Good God.
Auspicious.
There's homing missile on LV.
May have met their match.
I haven't seen any good swaps yet. I'm waiting for LV to pop some good swaps. I'm counting on you, bro. Do that shit. Because I mean, a good swap into a kill is always fun to see. I mean, it's not on the same level in my mind as like a hook shot or a hook, but it's still really cool.
And they can be so clutch, or you could fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you can also use it defensively and swap your carry out, swap FPV on the Shadow Fiend or Shokushu or GG no Re.
Ooh, we got a double damage rune here. We
got a situation here.
No, he's gonna bottle it, so that's good. And then,
Shokushu, blink away instantly.
They apparently were not ready.
No, they are not. They are getting the fuck out of there.
Good reason, it seems.
And I mean, they're all there. They might as well try to take the tier 2 bottom. And
all right,
support's coming in. This is going to be it.
Here we go, right here.
Oh no, okay, you don't have to do the things. Ice Shards hits on Drippery, but he's already there. There goes a snowball on a Drippery. He pops his ult. There's the punch. Split Earth. I mean, they've done a good job of keeping him down. Here comes a call down. Whoa, the Death Ward is doing some work. And they're going to get the fuck out of there. They lose Gyrocopter, Bane, and the Tusk.
Yeah, that was a good
Drippery. I mean, it was the Ice Shard into the snowball, into the punch, into the Split Earth, into the call down, and he lived the entire time. I mean, they put the point is they put a lot of focus on a Drippery, which I agree with completely, and they ended up paying for it. Because while that's going on, Rain and Fire is doing work, Thuggles is doing work. I didn't see what anyone else did. I actually don't even know if those people did work. I'm just saying they did.
Play it back. Let's see. Well, what we do know for certain is that there were some kills.
Yeah, I mean,
3 of them.
Auspicious team handily won that engagement.
It was close. It was close. I was really surprised to not see any deaths on Auspicious' side. But like you see the little bars at the top all turning black as they go down, but just never happened for Soggy Bottom Boys. So we have a Drunk Bear on Batrider and Uncle Drippery leading the way here in the kills, deaths, assist.
Yeah, and on Shokushu with the Gyrocopter, I said it didn't seem like a huge BKB rush game to me. The drums are fine. Meanwhile, Rain and Fire, for Auspicious team, it is a BKB game. And now Rain and Fire has his BKB up. and we could probably expect to see some fuckery from him at this point. I mean, they won that last engagement pretty hard just because of the amount of focus that was going on to the Drippery. Oh, GG Re gets caught up on a lasso, bottom lane, tier 2, and he is fucking dead.
That's
buddy.
no good.
GG no Re, what were you doing there? And they should be able to take this tier 2 mid with no issues. And meanwhile, good God. Top lane, Drippery. I mean, do you see this? 3 of them. The Bane, the Gyrocopter, and the Shadow Fiend.
Running away.
Running away from Drippery right now. Good
Yeah,
God.
I saw that with the health. I was wondering what the hell he was or what the hell was going on that FPB was down.
And he's probably gonna
down so
there's his Vlads right now. Interesting to go for the Necrobook first, but yeah. Or not only Necrobook, but Necro 3. Holy shit, I didn't even see that. But yeah, he picks up his Vlads now. I would not be surprised to see a Roshan very quickly here.
Which is why he wasn't jungling, probably.
No, that's exactly why he wasn't jungling, yeah. Oh, some shit talk by FPB. I'm assuming he's referring to Lycan. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean...
Dude, the thing is, with all those, like, with most of them, like, Terrorblade, I think initially when he came out, people were like, holy shit, he's super OP. But you just have to realize how to deal with him. You gotta fucking gank him. You gotta make sure that he doesn't get his fucking split-pushing start. Split-pushing start.
yeah, she.
Yeah.
Don't let him split push, she.
with Lycan. You gotta gank him.
Have you seen Fields?
Shut your mouth, boy. You're catching flies. WC Fields, everyone. Exactly.
I can't believe I remember that guy's name.
I was actually very surprised. Anyway, I mean, they could have put more emphasis on trying to stop Drippery's fuckery, but they did not.
Well,
GGRE did as much as he could, but
especially considering that Lycan was the first pick.
Yeah. Well, so you got to figure they had an idea, and once again, this is a flashback to the bottom tier 2 for Radiant side. Ice Shard just barely misses Drippery. There goes the Split Earth, misses completely. And there goes mid T2. I gotta admit, Soggy Bottom Boys, despite the initial back and forth, they're in trouble right now. Here comes the Flaming Lasso from a Drunk Bear. Oh, FPB goes down immediately. There's the Drunk Punch, but it gets no one. Leshrac goes down, Bane goes down. And they get a Witch Doctor. Oh no, there goes Shukushu. Rain and Fire ends up cleaning him up, and they're, oh my god, they're hunting the most dangerous game. Like they've planned this all week. They're like, hey, we're gonna let him run into the dire jungle, and then we're gonna hunt him down. You see the ping's coming out?
Not looking good for GG Nori.
Yeah, there's some napalm, sticky napalm.
Drunk Bear is
Ice Shards to try to do something.
Like a fucking Super Saiyan, man.
Yeah.
It's such a short cooldown and no monocost on Blink. Fuck.
Actually, from what I understand, no monoclass on Blink is like a big thing. You see Blink picked up on a lot more heroes than just your standard initiators now.
Well, it's such a good item to have, especially if you're worried about getting...
I think you could literally go on Blink. You could go Blink on every character, and it would be okay.
Yeah. It's a solid choice for any situation.
Fuck,
you
even
want to initiate
Queen of Pain and Anti-Mage. You could get Blink on Queen of Pain and Anti-Mage, and it would still be okay.
Well,
I think
one of the... you can go twice the distance.
Yeah, I think the line from Anti-Mage when you pick up a Blink Dagger is, Blink Dagger? Really?
But like, I bet you could use the fuck out of it to very good effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really looking... it's looking pretty grim for Soggy Bottom Boys right now.
Well,
and hey, you know what? Like, FPB was so in the lead for such a short amount of time. I mean, he's got his Daedalus now. But looking at Uncle Drippery, yeah, and here comes the Roshan that I was talking about. It's just him. So I don't know that Soggy Bottom Boys would necessarily suspect something, although they should, because it's a Lycan and you can't see him.
Just automatically assume Roche.
Yeah, it's 25 minutes into the game, and he's been fucking everyone in the ass the entire game. Well, not the entire game. That's not fair.
So now we're back to this.
Yeah, and then Thuggles, looking at the items, Thuggles is pretty close to completing, I'm gonna guess, an Aghanim Scepter. Which, I have no experience with Witch Doctor in general, much less Witch Doctor with an Aghanim Scepter. Yeah, FPB, Daedalus, Ruby Broad. I mean, Ruby Broad and Kieran both. I mean, they don't even have... I'm assuming that, Kieran? What did we... Kieran, right? Kieran. I'm assuming he's going for, okay, sorry. I'm assuming he's going for a mech, but... Oh, he's got a casual bracer, maybe? I guess he could be going for a pipe. Anyway, he doesn't have much. Meanwhile, Rain and Fire's got a Hyperstone. Uncle Drippery's got a Hyperstone. Thuggles next to damn near completed the Ags. LV's got the mech. Drunkbear's got Blink 4-staff, which is really all you need on the Batrider. There's engagement at the top lane. LV eating that Rocket Barrage. FPB, though, goes down almost instantly. Rain and Fire pops Dragon Floor. There's a Flame Breath. There's a Dragon Tail. Shokushu goes down. Oh my god. That's GG right there.
That's got to be GG. GG no re, as a matter of fact, I would say.
They could call GG right there, and it would not be a mistake.
No, I want to say, or I don't want to say, you know, I fucking told you so, but it was literally 30 minutes ago that I said that Auspicious was going to win.
There's buyback by Shadow Fiend, but I don't know what he can do by himself. Drippery is big, just with a Vlad's, a fucking Necro Book, and Power Jets. Oh, and Hyperstone, yeah. Of course, he's got the Aegis as well. Oh, but there again, gets caught out by the Split Earth. They managed to pop the Aegis. Yeah. Well, force him to use it. That's like...
Well, you know.
But he pops the ult. That's a good Ice Shard. Will they be able to... Nah. Oh, there's a Nightmare. No! Who popped it? What happened? The Snowball does not quite catch up.
He comes to Regoose.
Yeah, LB hits with the Magic Missile. Witch Doctor got his Voodoo Restoration on. Yeah, the Death Wards, it cleans up FPB. GG no re goes down. Oh no.
And there's the GG.
Yeah, there's the GG.
Yep. See Thuggles on his Witch Doctor just dancing around with the
shockingly, but that literally did escalate very quickly.
It really, and FPB is of course...
Yeah,
is of course upset about it, and I say the same thing anytime I go up against any character that I cannot kill. So, basically, I say it a lot.
I mean, I get it though. Maybe not so much Terrorblade, but like Invoker, Cyclone EMP, Ember Spirits, and Lycan right now are, I don't want to say like completely OP, but they're super strong.
Yeah, and well.
And it fucking shows.
I wonder what the numbers on Lycan really are, and that's something that I will never look up. So
actually, no, I'll link it to you here in a minute because I actually saw a post on Reddit the other day. It was it was basically the pro scene week to week, you know, from a week ago to this week, the change in use and the win rates and stuff like that of different heroes. It's actually quite interesting. Anyway. I mean, completely opposite of the last game, Auspicious team ends up with a very convincing win at 28 minutes against Soggy Bottom Boys.
A very slow start, a very even-keeled start, and then it fucking continued with the nautical theme. It listed towards Auspicious, and they just kept going with it and just ran away with it. So a very good second game, a very good two-game series overall, 1-for-1. They came right back with it. Great start for Soggy Bottom Boys, but unfortunately they couldn't pull it out in the second game.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed watching it. It was a good match, despite the the fucking massive cock pounding that was being delivered out by Uncle Drippery.
Uncle Drippery just slinging that shit around.
It's like, I got multiple inches, and you only take a few each.
All right, so that is going to conclude our broadcast for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of DotaBattles.com, I am Warbond, and this is... Yeah, I should do it that way. I should just let you say it.
We have been, maybe not casting long enough, but we've been together long enough, being brothers, that we should know when the other's going to pick up. And I feel like that one you should know.
I should have known. I've done it several times. Like, no, I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, you can check out DotaBattles.com for the standings. You can look at, you can check out my Twitch for some VODs. Twitch. Twitter, Twitch, whatever. It's all the same. I may actually get a Twitter. Anyway, and then also YouTube Warbond Dota. I'll post those VODs up as soon as I get them processed. So thank you for joining us. Good night. Drop them.